to the core of what this Rolling Thunder thing is all about. And I don't have a clue, because it's about nothing. It's just something that happened 40 years ago.
In the realms of American music, one voice has shone with poetic lyricism and cultural commentary like no other. Step into the world of Bob Dylan, an artist whose songs echo the spirit of a generation and whose impact reverberates through the halls of music history. Born Robert Allen Zimmerman on May 24, 1941, and standing at 1.71 meters, Dylan's profound influence is captured in his receipt of numerous awards, including the Nobel Prize in Literature and several Grammys. However, one pivotal moment changed his life forever. Stay tuned as we uncover the event that shaped the paths he's paved in the realm of folk and rock music. Before we delve deeper into the complexities of his musical odyssey, let's trace the humble beginnings that shaped this iconic artist. Early life. In the heart of Minnesota's Iron Country, Hibbing bore witness to the early days of a legend who would forever alter the fabric of American music. Born Robert Allen Zimmerman on May 24, 1941, to Abe and Betty Zimmerman, Bob Dylan's roots are as quintessentially Midwestern as they come. His father, an appliance salesman, and his mother, a homemaker, provided a stable, middle-class upbringing amidst the community's close-knit Jewish population. From an early age, Dylan showed a keen interest in music, initially influenced by the rock and roll and country sounds that dominated the airwaves of the 1950s. However, it was a high school talent show where Dylan, clad in a checkered shirt and armed with a guitar, first made waves, hinting at the unique musical path that lay ahead. Education played a pivotal role in Dylan's formative years. He attended Hibbing High School, where he formed several bands, experimenting with different sounds and honing his distinctive voice. His love for literature flourished here, heavily influenced by the likes of Hemingway and Frost, which would later permeate his lyrical style. It was at the University of Minnesota that Dylan began to dive deeper into the folk music that would define his early career. The Dinkytown folk music circuit became his haunt, where he absorbed the influences of Woody Guthrie and Ramblin' Jack Elliott, artists who would leave an indelible mark on his music. These figures not only shaped his musical style, but also stoked his fervor for weaving social commentary into his songs. Guided by the revolutionary spirit of the times and the mentorship of pivotal figures like Guthrie, Dylan embarked on a journey that would see him transcend musical norms and become a voice for the disenfranchised. His early life, with its humble beginnings and rich cultural influences, not only foreshadowed his meteoric rise, but also shaped the artist who would come to be known as the voice of a generation. Yet as Dylan's roots deepened in the fertile ground of his early experiences, his journey was poised to take a groundbreaking turn into the bustling folk scene of New York. Career and success. The winding roads of Bob Dylan's career are paved with milestones that not only define his legacy, but also the entire landscape of modern music. Dylan's journey from the folk haunts of New York's Greenwich Village to the pantheon of musical legends is a story of relentless innovation and profound influence. In 1961, a young Dylan made his way to New York City, a pilgrimage to meet his idol Woody Guthrie, setting the stage for his explosive entry into the folk scene. By 1962, his self-titled debut album was released, but it was the 1963 release of the freewheelin' Bob Dylan, with tracks like Blowin' in the Wind and A Hard Rain's A-Gonna Fall, that cemented his reputation as a profound songwriter. These songs became anthems of the civil rights and anti-war movements, showcasing Dylan's unique ability to marry socially conscious lyrics with compelling melodies. Dylan's refusal to be pigeonholed into one genre led to his controversial yet groundbreaking shift from acoustic folk to electric rock music in the mid-1960s. Albums like Highway 61 Revisited and Blonde on Blonde were critical and commercial successes, featuring classics such as Like a Rolling Stone, a song that challenged the conventions of popular music with its length, lyrical depth, and vocal style. Throughout the decades, Dylan has never ceased to evolve, dabbling in various musical styles including country, gospel, and blues. His extensive body of work has earned him countless accolades, including several Grammy Awards, a Golden Globe, and an Academy Award. His most prestigious recognition came in 2016 when he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for creating new poetic expressions within the great American song tradition. Having said that, let's explore how Dylan's unparalleled musical influence translated into substantial financial success and diversified business ventures. Income and business. Bob Dylan, the iconic American singer-songwriter, has accumulated a substantial fortune through his prolific music career and astute business decisions. With a net worth estimated between $400 million to $500 million, Dylan's financial success is rooted in several key income streams. Dylan's music catalog is a significant source of his wealth. He has sold over 125 million records globally and continues to earn from streaming platforms, where he maintains millions of monthly listeners. This enduring popularity of his music guarantees substantial royalties, contributing around $15 million annually to his income. A major boost to his finances came from the sale of his entire song catalog to Universal Music Publishing Group in December 2020 for a staggering $300 million, with some reports suggesting the deal could have been worth as much as $400 million. Additionally, Dylan sold his master records to Sony in mid-2021 for around $200 million, showcasing his ability to leverage his extensive body of work into lucrative deals. Touring also plays a crucial role in Dylan's income. Known for his never-ending tour, Dylan has performed over 3,000 shows worldwide, and even in his 80s, he continues to draw large audiences to his performances, significantly enhancing his earnings from live shows. Nevertheless, beyond the fame and finances, Dylan's life is filled with lesser-known facts and passions that paint a fuller picture of his diverse interests. Interesting facts. Beyond music, Dylan has an avid interest in visual arts. He has been painting since the late 1960s, and his work has been exhibited in major galleries around the world. His art often explores themes similar to those in his music, such as landscapes and portraits, providing a visual extension of his lyrical narratives. Dylan's influence extends into the literary world. His memoir, Chronicles Volume 1, provides a narrative of his early years in New York City and his thoughts on American culture and music. The book is lauded for its poetic prose and unique insight into his personal and professional life. Dylan's philanthropic efforts are often as understated as the man himself. He has contributed to various causes, including Amnesty International and the fight against poverty. Notably, Dylan has performed at benefit concerts such as the Concert for Bangladesh, organized by George Harrison and Ravi Shankar in 1971, and Live Aid in 1985. A key controversial moment in Dylan's career was his electric turn at the 1965 Newport Folk Festival, where he performed with an electric guitar, marking a significant shift from folk to rock. This pivot stirred much debate and even outrage among folk purists, but ultimately cemented his evolution as an artist. Dylan has a noted interest in collecting wrought iron gates, which he began to weld into sculptures. This hobby showcases his hands-on approach to all forms of art. As for personal tastes, Dylan's music preferences are eclectic, much like his own music, spanning across genres and eras. He is known to have a fondness for simple, classic American cuisine, and keeps his fashion understated but iconic, often seen in his trademark hats and boots. While not much is known about Dylan's current pet ownership, his fondness for animals has been evident in the past, including the dogs he has had over the years, which have sometimes accompanied him on tours and recordings. Dylan's favorite books are said to include classics such as Moby Dick and The Odyssey, reflecting his deep love for epic tales and complex narratives. His taste in movies leans towards old westerns and dramas, mirroring the often cinematic quality of his songwriting. However, the richness of Dylan's life isn't just in his solo pursuits, but also in the intricate web of relationships that have influenced and been influenced by him. Relationships and connections. Dylan's first significant relationship was with Susie Rotolo, a muse for some of his early work and a prominent figure on the cover of his album, The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. Their relationship was pivotal in his formative years in the New York folk scene. However, as Dylan's fame grew, their relationship waned, and they parted ways. In the mid-1960s, Dylan's romantic involvement with fellow folk singer Joan Baez became the talk of the folk music world. Baez was instrumental in his early career, introducing him to countless fans through her already established audience. While their professional partnership flourished, their romantic relationship did not last, though it left a significant mark on both their lives and music. Dylan married Sarah Lowndes in 1965, a union that produced 4 children and inspired some of Dylan's most heartfelt songs, including Sarah on his Desire album. Their marriage endured the tumultuous ups and downs of Dylan's explosive career before they divorced in 1977. Years later, Dylan married his backup singer Carolyn Dennis in 1986. This relationship was kept out of the public eye, including their daughter's birth, until after their divorce in 1992. The secrecy surrounding this relationship and his family with Dennis was so tight that the public only learned about it years later. Bob Dylan's family also includes his brother David Zimmerman, a significant but private figure in his life. David has occasionally been part of Dylan's business side, helping manage various aspects of his career. Dylan's friendships include a wide range of influential figures from the music industry, such as George Harrison, Johnny Cash, and Allen Ginsberg, all of whom shared not only a personal connection with Dylan, but also professional collaborations that have become iconic. Despite his storied connections, Dylan's need for personal sanctuary is reflected in the various properties he has called home, each a testament to his complex character. Real estate. In the celebrity-studded enclaves of Malibu, California, Dylan owns what can only be described as a compound, a collection of properties that serve as a testament to his need for seclusion and space. The main house on this estate is notable for its rustic charm, intertwined with a bohemian style, much like Dylan's music. Over the years, Dylan expanded this property by purchasing adjacent lots, thus creating a sprawling retreat away from the public eye. This Malibu property, with its lush landscapes and ocean views, epitomizes Dylan's deep connection to nature and his penchant for introspection. Apart from his famed Malibu residence, Dylan's real estate holdings extend to the picturesque landscapes of the Scottish Highlands, In 2007, he bought Altmore House, a majestic 25-acre estate boasting an Edwardian mansion with sprawling grounds, providing a stark contrast to the sunny shores of Malibu. This property underscores Dylan's appreciation for history and his affinity for spaces that evoke a sense of timelessness. Moreover, Dylan's portfolio once included a quaint house in Harlem, New York, purchased in the late 1980s. This townhouse was part of a bygone era, reflecting Dylan's ongoing dialogue with American history and urban life. Though he has since sold this property, it remains a piece of the puzzle that is his diverse choice in homes. And as we admire the landscapes he's inhabited, let's shift gears and take a ride through the collection of classic vehicles that have accompanied him on his journey. Vehicles and cars. A Triumph Tiger 100. A classic motorcycle known for its style and performance. Dylan was often seen riding this in his earlier years. A Chrysler Newport, this American sedan, was reportedly one of Dylan's choices during the 1960s, embodying the period's automotive style. A 1966 Mustang convertible, known for its iconic design and performance, this vehicle is a standout piece in Dylan's collection, reflecting the style of the era it represents. A Cadillac Eldorado, a symbol of luxury and American engineering, this car fits the profile of Dylan's period-specific collection. A Chevrolet Impala, a popular model among collectors, Dylan's ownership of this vehicle ties into his American roots and musical background from the 1960s. Yet, as we cruise through his tangible assets, the ongoing vibrancy of Dylan's career and his continuous contributions to culture remind us that his journey is far from over. Current lifestyle. Currently, Dylan remains an active figure in the music scene with his never-ending tour, which began in 1988. Despite a brief pause during the global pandemic, Dylan resumed touring in 2021, demonstrating his undying passion for live performance. The tour is set to continue, with scheduled performances across various countries, illustrating his enduring appeal and stamina on the global stage. In addition to his live performances, Dylan's recent years have seen him delve into the literary world. His latest book, The Philosophy of Modern Song, which was published in 2022, offers insights into songs from various artists through Dylan's unique interpretative lens. This work further cements his reputation as not just a songwriter, but a profound thinker and analyst of musical artistry. Dylan's influence also extends into the visual arts. Over the years, he has held several exhibitions showcasing his paintings and sculptures, which have been well received in the art community. His artwork provides a visual extension of his lyrical themes, exploring landscapes, people, and scenes that reflect his poetic expressions. What did you find most surprising or insightful about this deep dive into the life of Bob Dylan? Share your thoughts by commenting below. If you enjoyed this video, we think you'll like one of these that's on your screen now. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.